My name is Thapelo. Professionally, I'm known as SPeeKa, and I am a music producer from Soweto, Thobja. Besides music production, I'm also a content creator, video editor, voiceover artist, things like that.
The only thing I focus on as much as I do being the man, and I'm the man. And it's not a thing we get to argue on. Let a get cheapy, that's the very thing they ugly on. You probably fuck with Yanos cause it's weaker ones they put you on. So you assume we all the same, but I see what we on.
Organized Grime is a series of projects that I started in 2017. Right, the first Organized Grime EP dropped in 2017, and the title Organized Grime is sort of a play on words, play on the word or the phrase organized crime, because I am a huge fan of crime dramas, like basically movies that center around organized crime, the mafia, all that stuff fascinates me. I am not in any way, linked to any organized crime or anything like that. I just think it sounds cool. So I just basically replaced the word crime with grime, and I just felt it sounded cool. In the first EP that I dropped in 2017, on the artwork, it was a photo of my pops and I when I was, how old was I there? Probably 6 or 7. And I sort of, going forward, felt I'm going to be using that as like the theme. Whenever I drop an Organized Grime tape, it will have a photo of my now late father. So in the first one, it's me and him. In this new one, Organized Grime 2, it's just him. Probably in the next one, if I make a next one, it'll be either him again alone or me and him. But he's the guy. He's the lead for the artwork.
How you feeling? I could change your mind. Yeah. Got my nigga, get a nigga, little shot. It ain't no hate or quiet. Yeah. And nobody fella know you mess with what I do. Make it go tabu, go fella. Girl, I'm capable of that shit too. And though you fuck with that piano, I swear I got the keys to other things, my boo.
We are picking up what we do as rappers and also picking up the piano, because even on the song itself, there's no drum. So it's boom bap, there's scratches with T-Boy Chief Rocker, there's a legendary T-Boy Chief Rocker.
Chief Rocker on the deck, yes.
Yeah, so we kept it hip hop, but also showing love and respect to the piano, because the piano, you can never say anything bad about it, because it is a uniquely South African genre. But it just so happened with Nazi as hip hop heads. We do our thing. And we can also give respect to what they do, while also showing off what we can do. So it's all love. It's no weird. No. It's all love. It's all music. It's hip hop. All day, every day. You know what I'm saying?
I also worked with Morokolo and Earl K on the album's lead single, which is Yeno's Han. Morokolo and Earl K, we've known each other for years, but this was the first time we got in the studio and made some music together. And also, they have been friends longer than I've known either of them, but this was their first time actually collaborating on a song. So that's a flex that I'm going to be running with, that these two guys that have been friends forever only started working together when I basically forced them. So shout out to them.
Every time we get off on the stage, I'm actually Uzbani like baby. Got solid raps, but I need body grand Ubani lo baby. Got Ubani lo put there, mama later I'm a bitch you can't bear it.
I also worked with Ferguson, MC from Sneak Park in Soweto. I mean, I've made music with her before, so it was dope to connect with her again. I've got Infectist. Infectist is probably, of everyone that I have on the project, I've probably he's the one that I have like the most work with. So yeah, he's like the usual suspect in most of my projects.
Dog, when I'm rapping, your mind is a mad pit. Pulling up the speaker, don't mind if you receive us, believe us. We wanna roll up in the 7-seat, tags of Caesar.
Impact, another one that I have worked with before. I've had him on a couple of Sotra Cyphers episodes. I featured him on a previous project, which was 10 Tuesdays Volume 1. And then he also appeared on a song that we did, Infectist and I, on our project Zocha Zam. He's got a verse there. So this is the first time I'm working with him on a solo joint. So shout out to Impact, also a very, very dope graphic designer as well, who designed my SPeeKa Presents logo.
Scared.
In the first one, I had your Reftunzas, I had Daki, I had Infectist, Ma7, Theo Songstress, Tizo, Sfilokwani, Nox Matchbox. All of these artists are from Soweto. So in Organized Grime 2, I sort of broadened my horizons. I have an artist by the name of Ferdy. Ferdy is a vocalist / rapper hailing from Tembisa, who I first met in late 2023. So like November, December 2023 at this event called Heartbeats Worldwide, where I saw her on stage, and literally as she got off, I fanboyed. I was like, yo, please, can we get in studio together? And sure enough, a few months later, we connected. And yeah, she delivers an amazing performance on Organized Grime 2.
I'm coming back home. I'm Shadow Pelile, had a pack close.
I also have an MC from Foslo called Papa Koli. Shout out to Papa Koli. And with him also, I had him on an episode of Sotra Cyphers, and it was during that shoot where I played him a couple of beats. He spit this one verse on this one beat that I had, and immediately I was like, nah, we need to turn this into a song, which he had initially intended for it to be an intro on his project. So he sort of sacrificed his own intro for my project. So yeah, I'll forever be thankful to him for that.
Thoba lomqondo mangidedela ivesi ngathi uzikinkonzo yesonto kufika inkosi yamakhosi nemoto uyayisola mangidropa ngishaya iphantshela bakhosta amasondo fika isoju magoy it's over miyangistana ngobopha where they count like I'm kabza the small ntwana vasa lezol sazosha last number yestone ngibona ikata ngiyakrasha ngiyabopha.
Another artist from Tembisa that I have is Mickey M. Mickey M is best known for his stint back in the day on the Full Clip on YFM. He used to be one of the lead MCs, back when the Full Clip was heavy. He was like one of the main guys there. So this is the first time we got to actually make some music together, because I mean, we've known each other for probably over 14 years or something, but this is the first time we finally got in studio and put something together. On Chifta Mshimane, that's where a bulk of the people that I featured on the album appear. So on that song, I have Mtombela, I have Sizo Alakain, I have Mtizo, I have Jimmy Wiz, I have Envy, and I have Umtagati Kush, all very, very incredible recording artists. And it was basically initially meant to be just 2 guys on the song, but on the day we recorded it, it was packed in studio and everyone was vibing. Guys were in studio and some, hey man, can I jump on the song? I was like, hell yeah! Jumped on and it became this like 7-minute super fire joint.
See, that's a poet's job. Over time I earn respect, so I know it's hard, but I gotta keep it going, try to show some heart. But truth is, I fear my own greatness, fear who I become, so I prepare my own lateness. When on the rise, I just steer to my delayedness, but I guess it's my destiny to be famous.
Stop, Shiva.
What you think that she's my dealer? I can tell her that if he tells Dima.
On the album, I also have the legendary Emphatic Tabs. Emphatic Tabs, I mean, he needs no introduction. SA Hip Hop royalty, you know, SA Hip Hop Museum Hall of Fame inductee. Someone that I was listening to when I was in high school. So goes without saying that working with him finally for my project was like a dream come true.
I mean, guys, honestly, hip-hop is not dead. It got distracted. Did what them cops did and picked up them drugs quick.
One Way appears on a song with Emphatic Tabs. One Way, he is also another full clip legend from YFM days. And yeah, I managed to track him down. I've had him on a few Sotra Cyphers episodes before, but I finally managed to get him on a song. And yeah, that is everyone. Who am I forgetting?
Funny enough, when misty skies turn to sunshine, no one dares question. With no idea whether behind our own thoughts we do actually think about shit last day. Baby, I've seen 36-year-old love stories rekindle before my eyes. See, my uncle taught me to refresh your memories is the remedy not all possess when it comes to love.
A lady by the name of Kush Mahlega, incredible poet who I first met when I was still doing these events at Weed Lovers Market in Zola called Better Days Hip Hop Fridays. I booked her on one of those shows and I thought she was dope. And during this project, when I was putting it together, I was like, nah, I need a Kush Mahlega piece. So, you know, I reached out and did the right thing there.
Change your mind. No hate, don't cry. You know I said I know you been so hard. Take your bumper down, but you don't hate. I came up with that shit too. And though you fuck with that piano, I swear. I got the keys to the beats.
The play on words of, you know, organized crime, organized grime. If, like I said, I'm a huge fan of these stories like the Godfathers, Goodfellas, Donnie Brasco, all these mafia films. And as much as they are centered around organized crime and things of that sort, the one thing that has always fascinated me is their hierarchy and how the importance of loyalty and family. So for me, my pops, who I consider obviously he was the Don, the Don of the family. So that's pretty much why I chose to have him be like the central figure in terms of like the image of organized crime, to have him as the guy who's growing up, whose instructions I followed, I obeyed. He's the guy that I look up to. I'm sort of like a foot soldier in the family. So yeah, it was just expanding on that, my fascination with that whole organized crime, mafia. Yeah, so that's why my pops, he's the the godfather. He's the main guy, and yeah, that's why I sort of sent him, having him being the lead. Yeah. So the album Organized Grime 2 is available on Bandcamp, and as time goes, I'll probably have it on all digital streaming platforms. But for the time being, you can get it on Bandcamp, and you can also get a soft copy of it via WhatsApp. So just hit me on WhatsApp. The number should be there on screen somewhere, and yeah, hit us on WhatsApp, and then we'll hook you up with the album soft copy. All right, if you want to get in contact with me, I'm available on pretty much all major social media platforms. So Facebook, X, almost said Twitter, X, Instagram, TikTok. The handle is the same everywhere. It is at SPeeKa RSA. And for bookings, for DJing and things of that sort, there's the number there in all my bios across all my social media platforms. So, holla.